Oh man, what happens when you decide to start becoming your higher self and taking every day little by little with good choices of your higher self and listening to yourself and listening to the universe and your ancestors. Now, let's get about that Maury show. You know what I'm saying? Hold a baby daddy. Who is the baby daddy, huh? Right? Right. Crazy, huh? I think it's so crazy that karmic females can just pretend that they're pregnant to keep that divine masculine in their lives. And if you don't know about the divine masculines and divine feminines, go back to my TikTok. Okay? Okay. Anywho. So in my TikTok, one of them, I was talking about the Maury show I used to watch all the time. When I was a kid, when a teenager, I would think in my head, I would be like, damn, like, how do you not know who the baby daddy is? People will be having on the show like 3 or 5 different men, and there's one woman. And she don't know who the baby daddy is. Or there's one that was very specific in my head when I was a kid or a teenager. It was in between, you know, becoming a kid to a teenager and like 12, 13 years old and up. And so I would be like, there's a woman, obviously she knows it's her baby. And then there's the man that she was with. And then the best friend up there, the man's best friend. And she's like, and this is not just one woman, this has happened other times in Maury shows. And these women are like, Maury, I just don't know who the baby daddy is. I backtrack. I don't like calling them baby daddies. I like calling them, you know, your child's father, but everybody says baby daddy, so I'm just going to say baby daddy. But they're like, I don't know who the baby daddy is. And you got the dude that you was living with or whatever the case was, and they're paying the bills and everything, and they're providing for the child, thinking that it's their fucking child when it's not their fucking child. Although it gets, you know, they don't know yet, but it's being revealed on the Maury show, right? And so then the best friend's up there, right? But they don't bring the best friend out yet. It's just the lady and then the dude that she's living with, her man or whatever the case was. And then all of a sudden, here comes the best friend on stage. They have to separate the chairs because obviously they're like, oh my God, you're fucking my best friend. You've been doing this the whole time and I've been paying your bills and all this stuff and you've been using me and all blah, 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 blah. Right? Right. Crazy, isn't it? And I'm just like, dang! And behold, guess who the baby daddy was? The best friend. So this whole time in 2, 5, 10 years, whatever the case was, this woman has been using the dude financially, saying that it's your baby and all these things. And while the man's going to work and providing and doing all these good things and being good, whatever the case is, whatever the fucking story is, right? I don't know their fucking true story, but I know the bits and pieces from the show. And it's so crazy because the fact that she's been cheating on him the whole time with the best friend. Now it's so fucking crazy in my head because I'm just like, why don't you just be with the dude? Why don't you just be with the best friend? What? Oh, I know why. Because the best friend doesn't have the money that the one that you're with. But you're not even truly happy with the one that makes the money. And you're making love to the best friend. But on top of that, you're dipping into the man that you're with, so you're having sex with 2 people. Who does that shit? I don't get that. I've never cheated in my whole life. There was rumors about me cheating. I never cheated. I've been cheated on. And I'm aware of it. And it's way more depth than just a woman. Way more depth than just a woman being cheated on just by a woman. Anywho, this whole thing about women trying to trap their baby daddy or the man because of finances, and it's not even their child. That is so sad and pathetic. Why don't you become the woman that provides? Why don't you become the person that actually is the provider, the one that makes the money, so then you don't have to do this and you could just be happy with the man that you love. And you don't have to cheat. And you're providing. And on top of that, you're not using somebody, because that's going to come back to you tenfold more. You're never going to receive true love. And on top of that, you're going to be living in poverty for the rest of your life, because that's your karma, your bad karma coming back to you, because that's what you've been doing despitefully to the other person. Think about that.